Yat Shikedoshane Arahada Kisigi Horuya Tenebananda Dr. Buu Nygren Ida March 6 Goneyos Kas the Modo Din Jigone Hataso Kisigi Ahan Kedini do Haronda is Yotsi do Horohanen Genish Higim Hago Neshi Hadakis Asada Olkis do Shlados Nieder a Hitli Jigo as I Hadakis Haishi Yat in Kedini do Arosla do Shada Honitzinigi, Kachi nin, Shadonats, Ozebashes Chin, do Todich Eatney, Edash Donats, Ozeda Chanel, a hot odd and then Shendobically Nash Enigi, First Lady, Jasmine Blackwater Nygren, Ado Big Echo A, Nakin Kashin, AKS, a trap nache, dosaya sabanache, E hoto, Mado Jani, Tledonat, Ani, Nitledo, Ahuij, Nahatradi, Ashot and Don Hanahuit, Adon Hayel Tito, a head or lechon, He. Nina not ani need lenigi a head oba he needs in Russia how to just Kanegi, the Nebeke car and that it's I gave where Kushi started as a nast in the Zeda Bahol G's in Hinanta, Nashahadol, Esto, when he the Doslisto, did at no the Sadne, Nanacha, a hot order, Yandik, Arosto, a strand de Zigesto, I yes, but it I give a Hinahil Tragonto, at end Bad Aliara, the Huasheshes Anigi, do Tassel Dolt, Ehodo, Nishi. Nihe big echo da do ni die en genantat at Diego na heilnish aita na kinachen heilnish dat na kinache haltzi heit obna nishido lilto heit o begag etat nit in stato no eshi benina nige do da sagi hen kedini do arosto den aro na nacha do di denabant a chadolt elta negim eshi ape has ani ba bad hallodo hot o ya aitigi bahas out entro di denebeke ba Kizado and see Kesigi do anit in ben Holnita a Sahot ot and then Sida case open the hat a Sahodat Ebe big Akoshido a Hahan Kedini to the Jun Kin Kizada dis do Benyenda sos Nishdo Dihue and Sida Kesigi Arohoron not nan Hildish Niligi Hue Ios Ani Krenalobansis case Ashi de Nedo Hajol the Hasti do Shedo Tohodo do Yoba Yashkit the She Hojodo the Nehyana Kreto the Schnoda Ben the Shito the Snow di Hodo Hashi Sad Hashnilo di Tedok Etlido Ebenya not ani Shidilia de not ani Shidilia Gina Nishpinian Silsos di that how wanted the dog Nilo Todal dot Setona Nishta Holor Yat Eko Nasco ye Catolito Yat Ekon Hinanta Oden hitten Edel hate Obelagan Ketchaho Alto hate all the neck etchen Haho Alto a dash no that Oden the Nedona Nishte Yos Gedis Hatat Alto what that's in a head. Hoto, they had doste, ea hoto, the Haishnish so can the Hanses, Keshibe, did a hot in Gishido, Toshito, a otloto, the Heshihon now, hot odo, hot on Siskesta, the Shito Idanes, Trado, Badat, Zaigo, hot end, Nanish Piket, Hadado, Kagi, Hojehe, a Nanishan Tazi, Bedeni, Nish Horoshi, Nake, Nahe, Istida, Nikatocha, a hot o, the Nebeke of Kato, Kato, Dibinia, the Nosene, Hojia, as thought. I said the never cave of cow, Nahot, the Nenka do Jato, Ajik, at that little Nisto, Sato, Tandaho. I give it to Hoye, a hot o, at the shoulder no soil, Hojenka do Jasatoshi Ado, Tato, Siladi, Nan Nation Tazi, as Zolo, the deal Nilton so, Roshin kitchen has steedole, Ado, a headole, not end, which Hodo, the more not later than Hitchanasti, Dina Nishasado, Anigi, Sidin Sin, Benina, which Naitish. Kido benina a ho nilo echo dit o na nishadat eto hodat egi to ahuin senda to na hot on the never Washington skin so des no go il rosto leshno etati a hote a hedole ado hada a kesigi nihe en hinina hot o na hat na khaish aligi hedole ado hodoshin to the nebda ho ya do the ne hada nestrangi hodoshin chinli salabas anigi astin law Albert White Jr. Kadin the Trabenachego. Ne February 13, what that day yield sand at Redwood Housing. No, a shla des is don hast it a haljin a hun so to a sadness at the one Tradin the hedet lo a hun stas to bena a yishlish but see a jin a do said a yisetine a not only jin le yisetido laj a yagodot is do beke la grey Nike ye tradaga no. Gespat a hosen do hodona do the Sande that no is labage da hotosne 928-674-2111 Adoslo the Nebin da ho ya igi e Carol May begin habit nest do yat e no ben kilnahon do adas rodigi do hen gedini do hui jin das wi ba hetanitsen hot ona kilnda annesto hanne ya dat egilche hundel ingo annehin so banses kiss ad hunne nanigi in nanish binda asnishigi do tsonda liagi horuye Washington do la beso la benenda sil so le shishlas anigi Navajo Nation Washington office but no ado large shana leshigi Justin Ahastin ado yisndal neshigi bandal neshigi hoto anal sos la khede di la di aji la beso benenda do sos USDA no beso be kha yedigi hoto chiyan la de nebich hoda do ni no 5.5 million ashlato snido de million sa honela beso kich onlia dishi de nebeke obaka a star 50,000 honela de nepchiyan bich hoda do ni blue corn meal do potatoes beans that egi ishin khat nas de asad nezet de ndo ba nez nas neligi bich hoda do ni no hot o asi ba kheta nitsen di beso Washington do no tahegi elata horobe hanaste tate khaila bnya Washington no sanan ta tshno orange ga person kich hondeil di dat enigida chiyan de nebe bich hoda do ni to hawando thodo de kuigoshi akonel oda peso nda kadan kichi ndel ingi hot o yoba hensen la annehi honsi yala annehi aden hash alan son latnat aban sis case shin hot o di 5.5 million USDA based on kichi honliagi hot o shin kitne sta 49,333 honela chian boxes be dol ni to de nebich hot dol ni no shin de ne yego betis bichin da hui nanigi do stuido sani den lenigi do pada chiyan da chela do onda atleto do yidanel anigi hot o chiyan bich hot dol ni arolo napi khandil neshina neshin tazgi bich hotelia nishi beso hada ni thara me hada dilia aro dide beso napi bich hoda dil ni eshi ado chiyan de ni lagi eshi at ene de nebeke obakam de liagi ngich hotel netole hot o ba kheta nitsen aro Navajo Department of Agriculture to aje ethandal nishki yego so indash nishelto khado de aje de nos nishki Navajo Department of Agriculture aro to USDA Local Food Purchase Program da no sengi elto khado le jono askhinda sil nish hoto etel no an ketna hayu chiyan bich hoda dilin 49,000 boxes it's not 50,000 honela chiyan amasido cornmeal do na ola da any bich hoda do ni hoto de nebeke baka asho chiyan la se yego la ite dan lomba do was kushi de mo na astlio she hoto chiyan ari khede de yeto le she hoto ba hoda no sendal napi ne khana ne shide ni la ado hunne nanigi providing secure homes the housing improvement program the she hojo housing improvement program hip but nanigi division of community development ajid da inishigi aita 13 de ne aita nalso khede di lagi balanda isli qadi nahast aida hawan honda hastis Kayenta Coyote Canyon Kintlachi Sweetwater Red Valley Steamboat Shanto Mexican Springs Nash Chidi ajila de ne hawan labach hotal ne aro anni hawan bach hotal yage Philip Begay ado Thomas Tooley hoto dadel khal hawan be ado legi babach hotal ya hoto ba hensen to ai se bahanast di kushina hedo pesa kana dat konsto ondast so zo khalid ola de nebach hoda dil ni to sashin khata shin kushina khayda de ne na sos khede di la kadna ba da hoy jishi yoba hensen hoto de nebeke ba hawan da ni ton da hatsiz do benina holziln so banses kes hoto so abendal khada thoda bya da hat se to besle chi da bya da egim ba hensen adolto de nebe Washington shanda anishgi Rita Begay hip program manager law do Irvin Shorty ishiat in the Hawan the Nebuchadnezzar dal nagi ikdes ingi khadolil hot yobe hanaste the Neb Washington shandal nishiga huichi dal nishigi bebeke the hot di horon jono le kano ben kitchen hashne shedo hodo hot tato hosh to dina da dil nilo khaila bitchin da hon tato beten no khahe yego da dil ni tshnoda hot di Hawan da nesigi in jono khada del yado do bagadan do yo bita desk do yo bita desk do jo besle chita bit khada do hode dishine Hawan beta negi to hada del yagi ba hensen ishin hoda not stashi tatashia shin khelo shin hoda not Hawan la ho yanda shin hoda ni shedi hodo do benaste dide beso kicho hoda enigi del not ne bebeka yerbe annehi benne shit khaya hot natish nati Hawan the neda bicho hoda nego Harohone nanagi Church Rock Fire Rock Casino bigahan la ayon sogo kinita 65,000 square feet in Neka jishi Neka das nishia siba kheta nosin di ahun sogi kin nezgi an theligi dat egi do hot the nebe ke bakala nit atande anhe nikena nishio solagi Neka njgono ta ila do bandash nishida Murphy Builders do khanel na goshilo na nishde Yergi dash nishgi lo khadoli ado lo the netan lenigi nanish hayushiba da dest ado dikin ayon sogonit qadi yaltsede beso be las linda lachish da dolni no ha shiba dest an hot end do kontat el khado beso khobe dastin do ado shohro be hanaste dilkida nanish beda dej nishida ashtashi do yadat eten de khalet olan jono cheda dil nilon da di kasto ashon no beta to nishtnene hoto bindashil nishtashi lachish beto nil khodo nilo beso ba aliane chonta da deskado khalet ola dishno at in shandal nishidat ani Charlene Platero Division of Economic Development aji yindashnish kashi enjono hon chogo has anigi ado khodo lo be haste stashi na dia kinayon choigi nit anda lit od hawanata negi asha khwan jono nit sha honne Hawan dal ne do Hawan da zigi do Hawan da ski lo dal ne honne dal ne abilt edule de shno ane la go shila de nebich da hodish ne sho he din jono kentland da nit hodne na nish hode khahedi il de ne del nish do ani hot saga si at etle stada zestad ne zatin do sa de milja da honne la de ne del nish abilt edule so sinle yede skade manses keso bashel khojo aro al chombeto ne sost da de mil zat ati bo besl chi do khode ya do seto da chiden na da paslo chidet so na da pasigi jo yishle jo ebiga to le no ishil so ben hata digi makha do le shin neka ben da sol nishto yishin neka be ba do zinigi tro do tin ben da anishik ashi ayon sogo kinit anigi shi be ba do zindole de khodo nasti des kado le de khodo be hanasten le khwanda bedal dot aligi da so indal nishi hoto ajishi neka da no lenigi khadole na shi jonon hinan nishke da tenigi honne nanagi na nishin tsagi tati bida nishigi le sate don jono le Canada hale khodo ben kitchen hanaste this is bekana nish la do dit o la sabenada don nish shno da ha shido ba yeshtil le shna nishigi hot en sate jo nikil bada hozen shidi shna nish ishlai kin da lel do odin an nishto hawanda dan tsagi da nish do thin da bida nish do khoda bida nish hoto asi yego shna nish ishla hot en le sate da nishigi ba nan stra ashid nish in khalit all da nish de shnoda ba nan stra hot St. Michael's Tratnas Nilibils Anigi and Nidin Nat Ahigi Bananatra Aden Jono Yat hot nish 8,500 square feet renovation and expansion hot ne shihasindo arpa do the Neba Washington peso no tahigi hot lehen da nishigi do chiana dal eni do landa atle kone yego hot schago has adole no hot nell in alnido na watching holjish quiz khanat in na dezedan jono adol nil no beshel khonne aje da initially Arviso Construction Superintendent lo jono aje khadi az do ba hensen Arviso Construction anot in bandal nishga huije de nedan linigi aje at khatel nish do ayo ba hensen dishni di jono beso be landa ile to de nebe kaya ba ka la atal ido alla be da initially hot o ya shont ne beso be da hallo dishni khadde no ba aje da inish no ye beshel khonne aje khadi ya do ba hensen aje St. Michael's khanas in nidin nat ahagim eshin kushin nada zidon jono adol nil adol to nle Oak Springs lo khanas nil anigi to ahonana to hajol chedol nil lo bidl dot alo ayo hot schago hodol nil no aje lo banan kha jono khedi lagi don aj igi Darren Murphy Architects lo at nen lo bel deal dasen le arbana nishio ligi jono lo khedi la ado to khadets in nada adol nil no to ahonana the nebe Washington khanas nil nenegi in dal neshi schago yat hodol nil to chiana dal ne gon ne hot schago dol nil to land atle gon ne hot schago dol nil no ye beta nish the nebe Washington so beso no tahegi shehsen fanadat hegi aro is aje but the nishge Lamb Corporation ad nen lo na nishi yos to superintendent no to han hedi so di to da nish to di han jono kana chona ne noden ad pandani tra do jude khodo Division of Community Development Capital Projects Management Department ado is a large shadel nishigi diat and shake it is in baheta nitzen dit on the kushin khatnas delbesen das anigido beta nishigi yo bahen dit o ya sim the ne akhode del nisho yo internet lido de tshne hot o da nishigi to shiba khoda nosendole aro only yo thojibel khahot soje hagadit ahit sobel has anigi New Mexico Department of Justice halet olan jono alkhilnda deal nish the nebin da ho ya dochi khadabaden khahigi beshin se case beyond il khanjigi het olan jono anit ende kensi zo yat ho del no da deal nil no hot onal so sa da nil in memorandum of understanding khadal deal nil to akhot o khede da il sa no da an khin khislaun let order the salah nenigi to khela salaun lenigi banda nit khal to ayisem khanne do na askhagi da bji go hot o tskilo na do de no hot o da honit yeshi hot on jono abahzin kesen le do le ore don kin kil has anigi yo thoje bes anigi khilna anish don jono da hirnil jon hot o shim de ne be da hoya do chi hata bedin khagi ashon dan kedist da ni do le chas ye go be chedan is credo tashi be mahye da hassa tashi be alchinda ye da hassa ha ishe bin nadi yo thoje be khat sojo do de ne be khat sojo do hajo nal sos khadel ne hot o khadil ya go biga to le so hot o be da inish aro ne nanigi meet and greets Mayor Becky Daggett kin Sanado Flagstaff khode de ne Washington shishel has anigi shaniya de khalet olan jono khilnda deal nishdi shishel has anigi anat anin nishlenigi Flagstaff Mayor be hat zogi khelto hayu de ne ad ke da hat in khabge din shi do bohne ani to bakhan decha no ado khelto si trobet ni tle khalet olan jono khilnda deal nisho to de ne Washington trobe halondel don kin sanel la trobe da halondel le don jono as khan del ro yat etele noy ado bos do khat zoge tro as khadad lit as nenegin le Washington de silzozigi ati an ke cases ne kha hodo nilo ne kha hodo bedini shkal ke dini de sto alo so kede be khadestigi upcoming events shin le yo troje be khat zoge jol inal nigi do jol kedel nengi digi ba holgis playoffs no shin da inishagon shi sani da din do ado the mo yajagon twin da din shi 1A 2A 3A 4A hoto and dan nero le ado shin the mo na asli bel deal dasen le si a large chini khatale shin hot on jono san kede nedan lo la sho nada honno lelo ba khet nada ni tsendale shibe hodo the nebanan da Dr. Buu Nygren hojana holji ja khen kedini le si yego shitlille hodo khanne hada okisto khelnda hosne do be da not hegi do huijin khansis kesote to be yo shnetem na hui na shi ho aigi sat nat bansis kese halet olan jono alcheda dolni hot oy des kan ke alchin jono baya da hot to the snow. Hoto ahwidje be hosh alto be yasht do be inst do sat nadest on do shanigi da do ben sis kesga siego. Njonon khainsen tutlodo de netan kins ot khalet all the nebenant yalt ki khalet all khadit to kanada is khashna halendo bis zenigi da siego. It's east that he des in da adat ninjono de neyas ze huin tsunoshin keten entlode adol chinias adanada no seligi hoto bansen so hoto yat yasht don da huit agi be bahoda no sendole do khadole si de yen khlalon ki kinada hadrutlo shi yajsha we nan ke no shinjono nana katole hoto khen kedinile ne de mona asling shi hoto khanen ke chenade stil hagone.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon. My name is Michelle Jones. I am the Executive Director of the Navajo Nation Gaming Regulatory Office. I've been there now for about a little over 7 years. I have been the Executive Director now for a little bit over 2 years, since late 2022. So while this month, March, there's a couple of awareness that happen in regards to gaming. It is the Problem Gambling Awareness Month. So, just like some other programs have a lot of awareness, like cancer awareness, heart awareness, all these other types of awareness campaigns that happen nationally. For the gaming industry, we do have a problem gambling awareness, dealing with gambling and addiction. So I just wanted to kind of mention that. And if you are somebody who is struggling with any of those addictions or issues, there is some national hotlines that you can call. There's the National Council on Problem Gambling. Arizona, the state of Arizona, under the Arizona Department of Gaming, does have a problem gambling program. You could just visit their website under the Arizona Department of Gaming, including the state of New Mexico. New Mexico also has several nonprofit organizations that provide services, prevention services, and some treatment services to residents in the New Mexico side. There's the New Mexico Council on Responsible Gaming, as well as the New Mexico Council of Problem Gambling. Compulsive gambling. So you can just do a little Google search to look for that information, and you'll be able to get their phone numbers to call. Should you need their assistance, you're able to give them a call. In that regards, that is something our department, the Navajo Nation Gaming Regulatory Office, is looking to explore and bring more awareness to gambling addictions and compulsive gambling, problem gambling, even those that may not have that but are curious and want to know more information, or might fear that they might be heading in that direction and want to take some steps in understanding how they feel, or to prevent becoming becoming addicted, or feeling that they're constantly gambling. So there is several services out there, several programs, several nonprofits are able to provide service Navajo Nation does have the Navajo Department of Behavioral Health under their Department of Health, who can provide some services. So what our office is doing is going to work with the Navajo Nation Department of Health, as well as the Navajo Nation Children and Family Services Division of Children and Family Services, to offer or create a program and develop a program specifically under the Navajo Nation, so that those services can be available. Considering, we do have 4 Navajo Nation casinos throughout the nation, um, 3 in New Mexico, and 1 in Arizona. And gambling addiction, problem gambling can cover a variety of areas. It can be even just from playing the slot machines or playing table games, even continuously going to bingos, playing bingos, in a sense, gambling, constantly gambling. We're betting on luck for, trying to win big and trying to feel that you need it to supplement your income, sort of thing. Technically, the gaming and gambling, going to the casino, playing bingo, doing sports betting, in a sense, is supposed to be a form of entertainment. But if you feel that you need additional help with that, or you need help to address some behaviors that you feel might be unusual for you or your family members, and there is that within Arizona and New Mexico, as well as nationally, there is some information and websites, as well as phone numbers that you can call. But for us here at Navajo Nation, our office is trying to look to create and open a program. So that is one of the goals within the next year that we've done. Wanted to thank our president, Dr. Buu Nygren, for setting out some of these goals and priorities that we want to address, and what he's been pushing for. So that is one of the things that our department will be moving forth and going and trying to get developed by the end of February of 2026. So you'll be hearing more about this program and the progress and the status of where we're at, and hope to, again, have all that information out there for the Navajo Nation come next year by, February 2026. So not only that, I also want to just remind everybody about safe gambling, being aware of any frauds and scams, bogus websites that happen, considering that we are in March Madness. A lot of the college basketball games, the tournaments and national championships happening. It's really a big time to have a lot of sports wagering and sports betting happening during this time. So I just want to remind everybody to be careful on sites that they go. You can't do any sports betting mobily on the reservation on the Navajo Nation, but you are able to go and, if you're off the reservation, there is several websites that you can go to, several apps. I always mention kind of the popular ones, DraftKings, that they have. There's MGM Bet and a couple of others. So just be aware of any bogus websites that are out there, because there are several websites that have been using the tribal casinos logos and name and information to lure you in under their apps, so that you can spend money and for them to take your money. This has happened to several tribal casinos in the state of Arizona. It has also happened to the Twin Arrows, the Navajo casino resort. So just please be careful, do a little bit more research, and if you're not sure, you can always call the gaming enterprise, the Navajo Nation Gaming Enterprise, and the casino directly. But at this time right now, they do not have any apps, because internet gaming is not currently being allowed on the Navajo Nation. So if you're able to access that, to let you know that is more probably 100% bogus. So just be careful, be safe out there, and just remember that March is the Problem Gambling Awareness Month, and I hope you guys have a great afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to see everybody tuned in. My name is Mike Halona. I'm the Executive Director for the Division of Natural Resource. Aro yat et na aro because ero shina aro hanada so kiji do nan ke na shigi aro don't nanstini but ahnin sno ashin basis chain ko han da shanality ani da che akot ad nansta akko al tezo oche dast anan khashna do le fish. So I just want to take this time briefly provide some information from the Division of Natural Resource. There's been a lot going on, and it's really exciting for some of the things that are being accomplished and those that are coming down the pipe that will be accomplished as we go through the 2025. So earlier, President Nygren mentioned the program that has been put in place to be able to get food boxes out to all of the 110 chapters. And I just wanted to let you know this program was designed for local food assistance program. And this year we want to encourage all the farmers to start farming, to be able to participate in the program so their produce could be a part of those boxes in 2026. Now, shiji is one food item that we would like to add, but we need a large number to be able to provide that to everyone. And so we mentioned that we're going to be doing 110 chapters. In March, let me tell you, the documents, the MOU was signed with NAPI only because they are available and have the ability to provide all of the food items that are needed for this year's food box. And so the first chapters that we're going to start working with are going to be City Toa, that'd be Bird Springs, and then it'll be Talani Lake, Upper Fruitland chapter, Loop chapter, Cameron chapter, Ninahanzad chapter, Botaway Gap chapter, Copper Mine chapter, San Juan chapter, Tonanes chapter, and Tonahalin Red Lake chapter. So that's the chapters that are scheduled to receive the first shipments going to their chapters, and so they'll be delivered. The chapters will be contacted ahead of time, so just be available when that happens. So and then start looking at which families will be the first ones that we get to serve. We're looking at families that need assistance, that need help, and so they're the ones that we want to be able to get these food boxes into their homes. So then the next group will be in April. So we're really excited about what is happening with that program and what we're going to see in future programs for next year. So all the success will be happening this year. Another aspect that the Department of Agriculture has been working on for our livestock producers is that we have 250 pounds Vitalex protein supplement tubs available at the Wonder Rock Department of Agriculture office. The cost on them is $80. We are supplementing the full, the rest of the cost, so you're actually getting it for half price than you would anywhere else. And so be able to go by and be able to do that. We also have 120-pound tubs also for sheep to get them through this last part of the winter, especially now with the lack of moisture. We're going to have to start really looking at how are you going to take care of your livestock keeping an eye on them, starting to realize where if there is no vegetation out there, what do we need to do till there won't be any more impacts? And of course, water is also an issue and a concern that we are working on. So with the Department of Agriculture, what they've done in the past quarter is they have repaired 42 windmills. They have repaired 2 earthen dams, and they have also repaired 2 large storage tanks. We have more to be able to place out there. So if you have windmills in your area that are not producing or need repairs, you need to notify us here, the Division of Natural Resources, so we can get you on the repair list with Department of Water Resources to have people come out, do the assessments. What is it that we need to do to be able to get those back in operation for livestock, all of our livestock water areas. And while we're on livestock, I just want to remind all the livestock owners that we've had an increase in livestock theft. So we're working on a big case with the Department of Agriculture in Arizona, where over 50 head were recovered from various different parts of Western Agency. And so we're starting to realize, one is that people are not branding their cattle within the 6 months they're supposed to. We're also finding out that their permits have not been renewed. We're also finding out that they haven't been keeping an eye on their livestock because when they're being asked, when's the last time you've seen your livestock? They're talking about last summer. So keep an eye on your livestock. If you're out there, I know many, many, many people are taking care of their livestock on a daily basis. So if you see any suspicious activity, you see someone hauling around a stock trailer out there that you don't recognize the vehicle or the individuals, or at night, notify your local law enforcement. We are working as a team with the Navajo Police Department, with our resource enforcement officers, with the rest of the DNR enforcement people are also on detail to be able to address some of these challenges that the livestock owners have been involved with more recently. Just a couple other things real quickly. Just a shout out. The PRCA done an awesome article on our home of Navajo, PRCA Rodeo. The next one is scheduled to be in Navajo, on Navajo, May 30th, May 31st, and June 1st will be the next show on the Navajo Nation. So, and then of course, we're also planning for the big Navajo Nation Fair already. So we're excited. There's a lot that's happening, and I'm going to be able to provide you additional information next time and give you updates. There's so much to provide. So contact us. We can get quarterly, annual reports to you as well, so you can see all the great work that's happening here at the Division of Natural Resources with our 11 departments. That will conclude my presentation for today. Have an awesome day and take care of each other. It's your hat on.
Morning light touches the eastern sky as I'm standing on this reservation road. Been looking forward to this day when I would walk this road. This road takes me not to my baby's house. Reservation road, take me home, carry me onward back to her. Reservation road, take me home, carry me